Welcome everyone back to the channel, to another video, and that means more Brie Larson garbage, more news, more stupidity coming out of this blank, flat-faced, annoying, totally incomprehensible, unlikable human being. I mean, just take a second, just take just one moment and look at this woman. Oh, hi guys. I'm Brie Larson. Don't you like me? No, Brie, we don't. Actually, let's go to my favorite source for information. Let's go to Urban Dictionary and see what Brie Larson means. It means an amazing actress and person who deserves the world and is all you should care about. Yeah, that's what Brie Larson thinks. What about Brieing? Well, apparently, it's an ecstasy eaten in cheese, often at parties, held by middle-class women. Meaning that, she holds in the shit. And then there's larcening, coined in observation of the infamously wooden thespianship of Brie Larson. Larcening is the opposite of acting. I mean, look at this plank wooden face. I mean, did you hear her in the trailers? Throughout the whole entire trailer of Captain Marvel, Brie Larson is, come on, catch up, keep up. Wow, am I still doing this movie? Man, when I filmed this, I was on NyQuil the whole time. Can I take my nap now? Oh my gosh. I'm getting paid millions of dollars to do this? Jeez, I'm so excited with the prospects of my life. Come on, Brie. Get some charisma. If you don't have charisma, that's fine. That's understandable. That's something we can work around. At least you admitted the truth. But the fact is that you're coming up to us on social media saying, oh no, I'm this wonderful person. Look. You're saying that Captain Marvel is now your form, your way of activism throughout the industry of Hollywood. That you will use this as a way to help diversify the work environment. Instead of using logic, common sense, and rationale, you instead allow your stupidity to take over. I mean, maybe you should, focus on people who get those jobs to be the best of their ability. I want the best person who can do lighting. I want the best person who stands behind the camera and gets the best shots. I want the best manager. I want the best directors. With you, it's like a freaking coloring book. As I said before, all SJWs and NBCs care about is living life as a coloring book. Oh, do I have enough people colored in black? Do I have enough colored people in brown and yellow and red and orange and purple and green and yellow? I mean, like, who cares? Living life in the color spectrum of this idea, this perfect fantasy that you can create a perfect world by mixing and matching all these beautiful, wonderful little colored people, it's just really annoying. And if anything, it just makes you look like a racist, because, Brie, it is. I mean, the fact that you're approaching your job and the only thing you're thinking about is race, I mean, come on, that's kind of the idea of racism. When I go to work, I don't think, man, are there going to be black people here today? Are there going to be Asian people here today? Are there going to be Hispanic people here today? Man, I really want more people of color and representation in my work environment. I don't care. You know, when I go to work and I think, man, I really hope that they hired someone who can actually do their freaking job, because I'm tired of having to pick up the slack around here. That's what I think. I don't think about, is there going to be a genderqueer person? Is there going to, is there going to be a bisexual here? Are there going to be a gay person here? I need lesbians in my workplace, man. There's just not enough of them. I don't care. If you're screwing like a certain, I don't care. Just don't get me involved and don't talk to me about it, because I really don't want to know that about you. Heck, I don't want to know about that about straight people, honestly. I'm like, you leave that information to yourself. I withhold information from people in regards to the bedroom. Come on. I mean, it's kind of obvious, It's just common courtesy. We all should do it, I mean, I've not done anything, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so then, we get into this state of mind that, everyone, oh God, just, gotta represent, gotta have representation. Is it in my movies? Is it in my music? Is it in, is it in my music videos? Is it in, the internet? Is it the way that the structure of the platform is formed? I mean, I go to college and I have these diversity task forces. Like, who cares? Who cares if they have, different bodily features, if they have a different colored skin than I have? I don't care, as long as they get up and they do their job and they're on time and leave on time and they work really hard and they do their job right and they have, they don't make piss poor excuses. I really don't care what they look like, who they look like, what they screw, and what gender they are. I really don't care. As long as you do what you're supposed to do and leave me alone, because I'm just one of those people, we're cool. And you don't treat me like garbage. So the fact that these social justice warriors, I mean, oh my God, Brie, seriously, you're acting, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm sure that's acting, Brie. In your Captain Marvel movie. Oh, now that, that's my activism right there. And that's not the only part of the activism, of course. It's also her hiring and trying to get new people of diverse ethnicities into the workplace. Whatever, Brie. I hope your movie bombs. I hope you lose a couple mil. Because honestly, someone as unlikable as you who has gone on to say that you don't need the opinions of certain races and genders and sexualities of your movies. I mean, seriously? Well, maybe one day. Maybe in the near future or maybe in the distant future. It doesn't matter which. But honestly, I would prefer the closer future. But maybe one day Brie Larson will realize that, hey, I've been kind of an idiot my whole life, and I've finally gotten the ability of common sense and rationale, and I realize now that I'm an absolute freaking idiot in regards to living my life in a coloring book page. And maybe I should look at people for the content of the character rather than the color of their skin. And maybe I should care more about people's merit, and if they're a good, responsible person, and they work really hard, and they know what they're doing, and they're an expert in the field that they're in, rather than, that person has black skin, so I want him. Are you kidding me? You shouldn't be, like, if anything, that degrades them to the point of just a color. You're not getting them because you like them and as people. You're not like, man, I really like Brandon. He's a cool guy. He works really hard. He has a girlfriend. He's really committed to her. He doesn't cheat on her. He's a nice kid. He gets good grades. I want him on my team. No, you think, oh, he's black, so I need him. Like, seriously? That's what you think? Like, it's immature. It's totally negatively childish. I say negatively because there are positive traits of childishness, of course, but it's a negative connotation of childishness, and it's really pathetic. Anyways, maybe one day Brie Larson will allow her eyes to be open to the realization of reality and rationale, and until then, we can just sit back and relax and hope that the day is very soon upon us, because as we know, Captain Marvel is coming up soon, and vote with your wallets. If you don't like Captain Marvel, vote with your wallets. Use your money to go towards Alita Battle Angel, which is a female-led action film that's coming up next week. On top of that, it is also a diverse person of color. I believe she is a Latina Hispanic origin in her ethnicity. And on top of that, instead of seeing the Marvel Captain Marvel, see the DC version of Captain Marvel, which is Shazam. I'll be making a video on that very soon about the differences and the correlations and how we need to focus on one rather than the other and why that matters so much. But yeah, go see Shazam. The Shazam looks funny. There's charisma. There's interest in there. It's a good story idea. People actually care about that Captain Marvel rather than this Captain Marvel. Shazam's actually... I watched the first trailer and I was like, that looks really good. I really like it. It's really funny. Hopefully they'll, DC will keep up their game. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay good. May the force be with you. Be excellent to each other. And don't be Brie Larson and be like a totally blank, wooden, devoid of any emotion. Blank of void.